Up next, the Kings taking on the Pacers. For the Sacramento Kings, it's been a bumpy road as of late, dropping 4 of their last 5. Pacers, Kings, tip-off in just a moment. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Aaron Nesmith.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. And for the Pacers, on the wings, Nesmith and Mathurin. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Rice in at the center, locking down the middle. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number 1. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
Well, we've seen how motivated MP gets to win the individual matchup night in and night out. Whoever's across from him, he wants to get the best of him. And he's been doing a nice job of it. It's given MP a lift, and it gets all his teammates pumped up too.
And here's Indiana now, following that last 3-pointer by Sacramento. To the paint. Here's Nesmith, and the bucket is good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Outside Murray. Back to Westbrook. Sabonis, left side. The 3 from DeRozan. It's rebounded by Indiana, and it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Gonna be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Mathurin. Nembhard, a screen on DeRozan. Siakam outside. Drains the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the 2nd NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Now here's Siakam. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Over Murray, misses off the right iron.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to DeRozan. Westbrook outside. Shot clock at 6. And here's Monk. Let's go with a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Monk's got 6.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
Here's Rice. Back to Nembhard. Now here's Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Nembhard outside. So nice passing by Indiana here. And the basket is good.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. This, their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Count it.
I love watching Westbrook get creative in pick and rolls and looking to create with his ball handling.
Nembhard against Westbrook. Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Sinks the tray. Mathurin's gotten his 2nd bucket. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Monk. And here's Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. Murray, a screen on Mathurin. They kick it out to Murray. And the three off target.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Siakam, and it's Indiana scoring again.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers, wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Pass to DeRozan. Matherin with some nice D. Pacers leading by 3. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. Now Westbrook. Rice grabs the miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Nesmith. Here's Rice. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Kings trail by 3. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you guys.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, he is the exception to the rule.
Now here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. Sabonis, high post. The floater, count the basket.
I like how aggressive Sabonis is inside. He just has a feel for how to score down there. Being left-handed also helps.
Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Jacks up a 3. Drills it from deep. Nesmith's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Indiana with some changes. Walker comes in for Nesmith. And it's Shepard in for Nembhard. And Sacramento with some changes. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Šarić. Now here's Ellis. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Rice grabs the miss. Rice has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Shepard. Here's Rice. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. And here's Walker. The 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Schroeder passes to Levine. Šarić outside. There's the triple. Rice grabs the miss. Rice has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The kick out to Walker. For 3, Matherin. Here's Rice. Soft touch off the glass.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Levine with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Can they get it? No good there. And so it's Indiana with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball. Both teams making some changes here. And so in the game for the Kings, Sabonis out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Monk in at the shooting guard position. And Nesmith gets it to go. Nesmith's gotten his third basket of the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Westbrook, the pass to LaVine. There's the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Rice has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Last season, Richard, the Kings traded away De'Aaron Fox after 7 years with the organization.
And remember, they chose to trade Tyrese Halliburton in an attempt to build around Fox. And now they're both gone. Sacramento is right back at square one.
LaVine, Monk for 3. Rice grabs the miss. Rice has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Out left to the wing. LaVine comes with the double team. And here's Siakam for 3. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside LaVine. Indiana with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Pass to Siakam. Walker sets a screen. DeRozan against Siakam. Over DeRozan. Siakam, no good. And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 5. Yep, that one goes.
One of the best in the league at drawing contact. DeRozan doesn't get the whistle there, but sends it home anyway.
Siakam outside. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. And it comes off the front of the rim. Kings trail by 3. Over Siakam. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Walker passes to Siakam. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's Rice. And Sabonis pulls it down. The Kings have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. They get it back. Outside for LaVine. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Siakam outside. Pass to Rice. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Kings trail by 5. Westbrook, the pass to Sabonis. Now Monk. Westbrook outside. Just 5 to shoot from downtown, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
This is big for Westbrook's confidence. When he's connecting from deep, this offense even more dynamic.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Indiana making a switch here. Mathurin's checked in. The Kings also with a sub. Murray's checked in. Indiana leading. Outside Nesmith. Mathurin against LaVine. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. LaVine's got 4 rebounds in the game. Westbrook, the pass to Murray. Murray takes flight!
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Outside Neesmith. Siakam outside. Lets it fly. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Sacramento has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Shot by LaVine, no good.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Rice. And he goes in for the dunk.
The big man just attacking the rim.
Put him on the highlight reel.
I like the passing from him. We don't see him jam it that often, but he got angry. I want a little bit more of that.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Indiana ahead. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
I gotta see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards can swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. And here's a good one. Gerald Hops inquires, what would happen if the league got rid of the three-point line?
I actually love that idea. Get rid of those little guys running around on the outside. Earn your living in the paint.
Yeah, nope. Let's not go back to the olden days. No, thank you.
Well, you know, the league is always looking for ways to improve and evolve, but I agree. I don't see that one happening anytime soon. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And in recent years, we've seen the value of 3-and-D wings skyrocket, Richard.
And that trend came right about the end of my career, so I never got to cash in on one of those big 3-and-Ds, but I did win a championship playing that role, so, you know, there's that.
At small and power forward, it'll be Matherin and Siakam. Neesmith out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Rice in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Good from about 19 feet. Sabonis has got 8.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Matherin. Here's Rice. Uncovered. And Indiana again with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's DeRozan. And here's Sabonis. Down low. And it's Monk. That time on the assist from Sabonis. 8 points from Malik Monk.
Monk's got underrated athleticism. He's got a little bit more bounce than you think, and that helps him when he needs it in that interior.
Siakam against Murray. Down low, Siakam drops it in.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team, and I don't take it for granted." Guys, back to you.
Tremendous support. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nembhard against Westbrook. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Nesmith. To the inside. Here's Siakam. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. When you think of versatile bigs, Domantas Sabonis comes to mind pretty quickly, RJ.
He's at the top of the list in that regard. Capable of scoring on all 3 levels while also hitting the boards hard. And his passing, well, that's what makes him special.
Siakam with it, now guarded by Monk. Back to Nembhard for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. DeRozan outside. Here's Westbrook. They kick it out to Murray. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. They set a pick. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Yep, count it. Sabonis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Right side, Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Siakam looking it over. Wow, Siakam showing the range.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Here's Westbrook. And the layup is good. Westbrook's got 10 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Sacramento also making some changes. Zach LaVine comes in for Murray. And it's Schroeder in for Russell Westbrook. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Nesmith. Nembhard for 3. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. Lots of room. And Sabonis slams it in.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
On the wing, Mathurin. Toppin against DeRozan. Top Toppin passes to the bulldozer. Oh, sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup. 12 points for him.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
You know, RJ, the roster for the Kings shifting since last season's trade deadline, but still plenty of talent.
Yeah, in particular, the Fox for Levine trade has them stocked with wings. And if you look at the NBA Finals, both teams were loaded.
Pass to Rice. Back to Matherin. And here's Toppin from the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Matherin. Inside. 6 on the shot clock.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Matherin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the third quarter. Levine surveys the D. Pass to Sabonis. Now Schroeder launches a three. The rebound by Nesmith. Nesmith's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Toppin passes to Matherin. Shoots over Levine. And Matherin gets it to go on the assist by Toppin. Toppin's got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder against Nembhard. On the wing to Rosen. Excellent D there from Toppin.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Outside Nesmith. Lets the three fly. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Kings trail by 10. And here is DeRozan, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Pass to Levine to stop the drought. And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game. Will make substitutions. Taking a look at the Kings. Schroeder and Levine are the backcourt. Domantas Sabonis out there with Dario Saric. And it's DeRozan in a small forward. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he jams it home with authority.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now Schroeder. Pass to Saric. With some arc. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading by 10. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The bulldozer passes to Siakam. Walker for 3. The shot comes out.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Levine finds Schroeder. Outside Levine. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Schroeder. And another miss by Sacramento. The Pacers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Siakam. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. Siakam's got 26 points.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Saric a screen. And here's Schroeder outside. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Oh, Siakam with the power and body control.
Because sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Some changes for Indiana. Matherin's checked in for Toppin. Neesmith comes in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Shepard. Sacramento also making some changes. Murray's checked in for Šarić. Malik Monk comes in for Levine. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Schroeder. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Siakam, the pass to Matherin. Back to Siakam. Nembhard, a screen on Murray. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. Here's Westbrook. They need this. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Count that one.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Outside Monk. DeRozan outside. DeRozan double team. It's good from beyond the arc.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Pacers leading by 14. Here's Matherin. Nembhard outside. Clock at 6. Wasting no time. They answer with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Sabonis with a screen on Nembhard. Here's Sabonis. The bucket is good!
Showing off his strength, Sabonis powers through the foul and gets it to fall.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Greg.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Here's Rice. He's guarded by Sabonis. Quick 2, all net.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
On the wing, Nembhard. And it's Indiana scoring again.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pacers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one of the great parts of the NBA, you never know who's going to have a big game. It was a great night for the Bulldozer.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, He's gonna sleep well tonight.
Nimhard with a steal. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. From Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.